The Indian budget stays positive for startups and tech companies. The Trump effect is definitely not making America great again. Google set to release Android 7.1.2 Nougat, and Nintendo sees a raise in Q3 earnings. This is February 1st, 2017, and you're watching The Bulletin, only on the Tech Portal TV. The Indian budget announced this morning has a motto of TEC India, which has three major reforms: transform, energize, and a clean India. The government has reduced taxation for MSMEs, or micro, small and medium enterprises, and startups. It will also revive the scheme for foreign investment in the same domain. The ambitious BharatNet project, set to provide cross-country, rural, optical fiber broadband, will now get rupees 10,000 crores from the government, or rupees 100 billion. High-speed broadband and optical fiber will be available in over 150,000 gram panchayats, and hotspots and access to digital services will be availed at low tariffs. And all this will happen in the year 2017-18. In fact, the project may see expansion in the near future. Continuing with the already aggressive push towards a digitized and cashless economy, the government has finally launched Aadhaar Pay. This system will allow people without debit credit cards or mobile wallets pay using their Aadhaar card number. The new president of the United States, Mr. Donald Trump, you must have heard of him, is apparently making America great again. Right after being sworn in as the president of the United States, he thought, no, females cannot decide when they want to be mothers, by cutting out the Planned Parenthood scheme. Later, he concluded that every household in the United States will pay $190 to fund the wall at the Mexico border if Mexico is not willing to pay for it. Not only that, he has banned immigrants and refugees from 7 Middle Eastern countries, which actually the US messed up to begin with, and lastly introducing a new H-1B reform bill. The ban has been strongly opposed by almost every tech company there, and in fact, they've mocked it by opening their gates for the refugees. In fact, the opposition to it is to such an extent that a tech company's consortium is being formed. They're planning to meet and considering barging a joint legal action against Trump's orders. Googlers across the US are rallying against it under the hashtag Googlers Unite, and Sundar Pichai has recalled Google staff from abroad. Amazon's Jeff Bezos and LinkedIn's Jeff Weiner have come out strongly against Trump's immigration bans, and Microsoft even calls it anti-progressive and a fundamental step backwards. While Apple's internal memo to its employees is just shy of openly opposing the policy, Uber's CEO has offered compensation to drivers that are affected by this ban. Some companies have gone to such an extent that they're providing free services to the immigrants from banned countries. Airbnb is providing free housing to the refugees affected by the order. While Starbucks has offered 10,000 jobs to the refugees, Viber is allowing free international calls from the US to the banned countries. So if you think that this guy makes Adolf Hitler look like Channing Tatum, well, you're not alone. Google has promised a rollout of the preview in the next couple of months for all devices, but neither the preview nor the main update will be available across all devices. In fact, it is exclusive to just a few devices. Well, this strategy certainly isn't going to increase the number of devices running Nougat. Well, this strategy certainly isn't going to increase the number of devices running Nougat, which in December was less than 0.5% of total Android devices. However, I'm sure that Google has its own reasons that have to do with the software or hardware suitable for running this update. The Japanese game maker Nintendo has today announced its earnings report for the third quarter of 2016. And whoa, it's shown 2 times growth in profits and revenues as compared to that of last year. The figures curated by the company show $569 million in profits on net revenues of $1.5 billion. Nintendo credits its increase in earnings to a healthy sale of Pokemon games, not the Pokemon Go. The blockbuster game topped the charts again in late 2016, but has only earned a fraction of profits for the gaming behemoth. And that was it for today. I hope you have a good week. Goodbye.